Core blimey, Mad. Why haven't you introduced Yangus? It's been a week since he's been in DQ8. I'm sorry, Goo. It's been a little busy for me. I do apologize. But what I'm going to do today is kind of go over Yangus, how to get him in case you haven't gotten him, along with overall everything that you need to know and how best to use him. Because honestly, he is the best free unit that we're going to have for quite a while. Stay.
Take it easy. No need to get excited. I know it hurts when you lose and all, but
All right, everyone. Let's go through this. I have the screen here and over there to kind of show. This is what I'm using him right now with for battle roads. I got him at 80 right now, and he is at S6. So you can just kind of see roughly his skills right now. Pretty good HP and defense already, and there's no way right now to get him Awakening 5, so I'm not really focusing on that right now. But I can actually, I think, awaken him to 4 right now, or I'm just one short. But let's go through this overall. So his ability, the first one's Bandit's Roar, occasionally stuns all enemies in the area of effect. 20. It is actually a pretty nice skill if you know that the team that you're running against weak against stun. Otherwise, it's just a skill that you can kind of go and ignore. You can raise tension, accumulate, or psych up here is to give him the tension 1. The next skill, Tick, which I have there, is rough up here, deals 80% physical damage to all enemies in effect and moves up to 3 squares. This is very, very nice. Gives him the ability to move. And he has a very nice ability to move turn 1 when you get his first skill. The last skill that you're going to use, Anamusu, which I actually like a lot better than Axis of Evil, even though that is also a very great name. I don't know, I just love Anamusu. That is like one of my favorite Japanese style, like rolling off the tongue. Is a very, very nice 260% physical damage to all enemies in the area of effect. His main weakness is that he does not have the ability to really do that much range skill, but that's okay. This guy's rough and tumble and has all the abilities here. His awakenings here. The Field the Burn is a nice one there too, but at the Reckless Rush here, gives greatly raises move for 1 turn. This allows him to move up, to get into battle fairly quickly, and to get into the thick of things. He has Wushin Zam resistance. Third one is HP plus 50 and physical power plus 5%. So that's how his right now mine's at 3 hearts. He's already almost at 900. I don't have him at S7, and he's got really 40 levels still to get up there. So you can definitely see his ability to get a lot of HP. His defense is okay. And the attack, yeah, I am using the flail, so that is going to raise it up a decent amount. And his last one gives physical power plus 5%, which does make him a bit more strong. But for people free to play who can't quite make all of the things that's required, it is not a wow, you lose out on everything type of deal, like we do with some of the other free to play units. So, all in all, though, for a free to play unit, this is by far top notch, and is something that is super, super, super useful. His leadership effect, though, is not as useful. Increased defense power by 20%, but you can't win them all. But that's okay. It's much better that his skills itself is just top notch. His 120 stats, HP is just over 1,000. Defense is 397. If you include the right weapons and armor, you could probably get him to about 1,205 500 defense, which allows him to take all the damage that he's designed to take. His attack is incredible at 500, and his MP is relatively low, but in all honesty, that's enough for him to last for quite a long time. His agility is actually great for a unit of his type at 412. Yes, the movements too, but the most important part is he has the ability to move very fast with the First Awakening, which pretty much anyone in the game who's playing once a day even will be easily able to get. And also, he has the skill where he can catapult himself forward if required as well, as long as he is close enough to an enemy. So, all in all, very, very good. And sorry, that's a higher weight. Should be 60, not 50. That is my fault. His weapon, I still have it as the Sensuku Onu, which is the Bandit's Axe. Attack plus 22, physical power plus 2%. Dark Runes, which is DK8 event, don't really have yet. We'll get soon. Skills to look for are basically the last two here. Is the Axis of Evil by far. That's the skill that really you're going to want to use the most. And his ultimate, which is Uber Parallax, does a nice paralyzation. So let's go look at that right now. It does require an awful lot of MP initially with him. I have not upgraded any of his abilities yet. I will do so probably fairly soon. I am still working on Jessica. Then actually Yangus will be on one of the top ends as well, just because with him being 5 hearts, he will have an awful lot of uses for a lot of people. And he has damage. This is a very nice overall damage skill, which you can see on the bottom here on the left-hand side. Does a very large amount of damage. The paralyzing effect is pretty nice. It does require 3 turns, but all in all, I do really like this ability. The paralyze and the high damage really make it worthwhile. And because now Arena in turn 3, this will allow free-to-play people to use Yangus and not worry about, oh, I really don't want to be using the coup de grace. This one, you can plan on using it on that 3rd turn without losing any of your overall power. So let's go here and how to get. One nice thing is, and sorry, I'm running this on my Samsung Dex, so it's going to take a little bit. But you can look at the Awakening mission here. Leveling up to Yangus to 90 is fairly easy with this Battle Road. Recruiting the 50 party members is not so bad, but it does take a little bit of time. You clear Chapter 1-4 is very easy to do. You get Yangus in 1-1. Like for me, I'm actually waiting on Alchemy just a little bit because I'm a little short on gold. I have been really focusing on awakening my units, and so you can see that that's been done. There's also clear Yangus Road 7 one time. I just haven't done that yet. I don't do the Road 7 until I get all the units fully leveled up. That's just kind of a weird quirk that I have. Clear Mega Boss Battle level 10 one time. I feel this is probably the hardest or second hardest one. Clear the second 22nd basement floor is probably the other really tough one. For people who don't play this every day repeatedly, getting enough keys and having the power in order to be able to get through level 10 could be the toughest part. But personally, I do think that they have done a pretty good job in making sure that pretty much as long as you play and have some gold, that you should be able to get Awakening 4 without too much of an issue. Even brand new players will be able to get Awakening 4 fairly easily. Clear DQ 8 event 500 times. That also includes battle roads, so that's once again quick. Rank up a party member 20 times is more just gold. The nice thing is too is even with people who have somehow ranked up everything in their inventory, and I'm actually getting close to that, except for the S and A units at this point. Literally, those are the only ones I got left to rank up. There's enough units here that you can get that are brand new that do help out with the ranking, and even getting the other awakenings for Yangus also help out with that as well. Upgraded ability 200 times. I have been focusing on that very hardcore, so that one got through quickly. And I've cleared level 22. I still have to get one more heart left, but that's pretty much all I've got left here. And at this point, I don't have a great deal to go through. You just see the Angelo that I've done before. But from a overall, and I have one more, so I'm just a little short to get him to the fourth one, which is fine. But all in all, he is a very useful unit. Even I, with the units that I currently have, do plan on actually ensuring that he is up there. He, I would say, his biggest weakness is that he has no elements along with him, but also that makes him a Swiss Army knife. And there are some bosses and this where he's not going to be the number one guy, but he will be useful for things where like five different units that need to be through and go through that. Also, be very useful for Nimzo event for people if they haven't gone through all the Nimzo stuff like that, where you have to have a lot of units. He's a Swiss Army knife that will be able to make diverse teams very workable, and he could work with almost any team. And this is why it's so important for free to play players to actually have him. I don't really have much else to say other than all of the units. He is the weakest S unit out of the DQ8, but he is not that far off. He is that good. And yes, he is the weakest, but even Angelo, who I think is the weakest of the Dragon Quest 8 units, is still very incredibly strong. And for Yangus to be free to play, this is quite the gift that they gave everybody. So I'm very happy with this unit. Um, so free to play players, pay to win people, basically everyone really needs to focus on Yangus. He has a lot of uses, and I hope you guys enjoy. Just real quick here, please like and subscribe. If I've been getting a very large amount of people, so I'm very grateful. Most of them are not subscribed. It does help the channel grow, but more importantly, too, I do. You can ask me live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Madgarou. I am on 24/7 for the channel. On the upper right hand corner tells you when I go live. Usually it's all Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. Please ask questions on Dragon Quest Tactics. I play a lot of other games as well, but I'm very happy to ask questions on DQT, the game I'm playing, or other games that I play, and I give my honest opinions and feedback, and be very happy to do so. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys later, and there's a review, finally.